Hello there, welcome to this cheeky second channel video. Today I'm in a big old truck with Daniel. Alright Dan?
It's very noisy.
Very noisy, very bumpy. And we're driving out to the quarry with two Phantoms to do some hopefully excellent looking slow motion 3D videos for Oculus. Videos that should look class in an Oculus headset. It's been a long time since I've done 3D Phantoms. Probably a decade.
A decade? Yeah. It's hard to believe you've been doing this for a decade.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've been doing this for almost 14 years now. I'm well old. How did that happen?
I don't know. You have the maturity of about a 14-year-old there as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, sorry I'm not commenting much. It's really hard to concentrate on what I'm doing with this thing.
Yeah, you just keep concentrating on driving. I'll do all the yakking.
Whoa. It also makes it harder because the wheel is on wonky, so I constantly think I'm going to be like going that way, but it's actually going straight forward. Like, what is that?
We're also, we want to do water stunts in the quarry, don't we? But there's no water there, so we've got, what is it, something like 300 litres of water in the back of this?
Oh, no, 300 gallons.
300 gallons.
Yeah, so I had to like buy some blue bins and like fill them up with water. So this bus weighs an absolute ton now. So my stopping distances, I push the brakes, nothing happens. I push the brakes harder and then I eventually start to slow down and stop. So I have to be very careful.
Yeah. We'll do the water stunt first so we can get rid of these bloody barrels of water.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Gleaming day.
It's lush, isn't it? How is this winter?
Yeah. This is, what is this, the 8th of Jan?
Something like that.
2020. It's definitely a low sun, but it's going to be about 25 degrees today.
It's insane. I'm wearing shorts and t-shirt.
You're not a fan of these bridge turns, are you?
God, no. Honestly, my sphincter. We're here.
Dan, is this your first time in an Oculus?
It is. How do I create a guide? I push. Oh, I see.
Most people do experience it this way. They usually are sat in a quarry when they're wearing.
Whoa! I've never been on a screen that big. That's gross. Oh God!
You looking at yourself?
Yeah. I feel like an ant.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Measuring out.
Okay. So we want to be in that last foot there.
Your thing says Will.
What? Oh, look!
A little holdover
From Mr. Smith holding
Smith,
it, wearing it, yeah. It says Will, not Dan.
Oh, you see that? That says Will. Doesn't say Dan.
That's done well through the
Do I
wash.
take it off or do I leave it?
Well, your name's not Will, is it?
No, but it's also like good. Oh, I guess I'll take
We'll
it
just
off.
keep it. We'll keep it nice.
We'll put it Dill. How's that?
Gav and Dill.
Gav and Dill.
Here's the thing. We're filming this way because we need a ton of light, especially for 3D, because we need a lot of depth in the lens. So we're pretty much being just front on by the sun. But I've noticed you've put the sort of the nice side of the bath on the other side.
Well, it was because I didn't want the glare from the
Right.
white side
Yeah.
to get into the camera. So I thought actually it'd be a nice, more neutral, sort of darker colour.
Neutral tone, you know, sort of urban,
Yeah.
Industrial tones.
Yeah. We're all about that here. We don't, you know. So,
Yeah. So that's why it's like that.
yes, that's why. That
Not
is why.
because you've already filled it
No.
and you can't be asked to move a full bath.
I mean, have you lifted that?
Oh, I don't blame you. That we literally wouldn't be able to move that. It's like modern art, that is.
Also, I'm quite fat now, so I feel like the sides are going to touch the side of the bath. There might be a lot less water than there was
Oh, you think
last time.
you've gained width?
Yeah, so I reckon that like the displacement of water is going to be a lot more this time.
It'll just be empty.
yeah.
What's with the elaborate post here?
Oh, that's so I can sit on it and then I can like put my feet on it to control when I go.
Right. You couldn't just do that without that? Have you never leaned back on a chair until you fell over?
Well, you end up on your tiptoes like this.
Yeah.
With this, it makes it easier.
Well, I feel like I would have just put like a couple of little blocks here just so it didn't slip and then just lean.
Look, okay. Stay in your lane.
Sorry.
Right, get back in your box.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll stick to what I know.
Yeah. It's just...
This is our stereo rig with Phantoms on it. The Phantoms are professional cameras, so they're not exactly pick up and go kind of cameras to begin with. A lot of settings that you need to be doing up front and all that stuff. When you're shooting in 3D, it's mental in terms of all the extra stuff you have to do. So this is the rig, just a normal stereo rig. You'll see that one camera is looking through a mirror that's placed at 45 degrees. The camera above is looking off the reflection. And what that does is that lets you get two very close together eyes, phantoms, but because these are so big, you can't physically put them that close together. So it lets you really control the precise distance between your eyeballs. Whenever you're shooting stereo, it's very important that your cameras are exposing a frame at the exact same time, like this, instead of misaligned and unsynced. So we frame sync the cameras together. One acts as the master, one acts as the slave. That's what this cable's doing here.
So we got Jabba the Hutt and Princess Leia up there.
Exactly right. Our tripod there would probably just buckle under its weight. So it's currently just sat on the edge of a table, you know, in the true slow-mo guys fashion.
It's a fold-up table too.
It's a fold-up table. It's just leaning over. It's just like shooting a normal slow-mo guys video, except it takes about 10 times as long. Done it?
Well, we got one shot done today so far.
Sun's about to go down.
Yeah.
So, it takes way more time, way more expensive to do, but the results, they're pretty primo. Oh, these are great. Look at this. Could there be anything jankier? All right, I'm gonna play you back. It's now synced. This is what it looks like to us. Playing back.
Yeah, okay.
Is that in sync? Is that gen locked?
All good, all good. Oh, yeah.
You seeing that depth?
Oh, yeah. That's nice. I'm enjoying that. Look at that. That's crazy.
Don't drool all over it.
Sorry, I was just drooling over the footage. Oh, my God.
You dribbled on your monitor. That's really. I just drank some fizzy drink and my mouth was all like gammy, and I was like.
That looks great.
Day 2B.
Yeah, baby.
Got a lot to do today. Didn't get a lot done yesterday. Lots of faffing.
There was a lot of faffing. We got a lot of faffing done. That's what we achieved. When you have 3 dimensions, it tends to be 3 times as complicated.
Yeah. We usually just film in 1 dimension.
Yeah, 1 dimension.
Yeah, length. Well, you know, yesterday was about 23, 24 degrees. Nice hot weather. We left the bath overnight, didn't we?
Yeah, we thought, what can happen to a bath, right?
Yeah, yeah. So when you're out in the middle of nowhere, temperature really drops at night. It really plummets.
You know, I was like, oh, I was expecting it to be cold yesterday. Oh, I'm not looking forward to getting to the bath. It was like 20, 25 degrees. I was like, this is nice. Nice and wet. Not so much today.
If you'd have stayed in that overnight, you would have died.
I wouldn't have died. I can't even take the hose out. It's like frozen in.
Try and just pull the hose out.
Oh. Oh my God. I've got to get in that.
That's
I've
comedy.
got to go backwards into that. Oh, this is frozen too, I think.
The water inside.
It's like...
Your siphon froze. Oh yeah, look at that.
Film that in slow.
Look how nice and clear that is.
Oh.
Not bad.
It actually was really satisfying. I felt like I was smashing glass with my head.
Oh, do a bit more.
I will, actually. That was fun. It's a lot of phantom.
Well, yeah. So 3D means 2 phantoms, which is fine. But then you got to think about everything else that there's 2 of. So every file is twice as big. You got to get 2 of every lens, so we can match exact optics. 2 of all the cables, and then we'll get into actually connecting all the cameras. Frame sync. Frame sync. Monitor. we enter the realm of using stuff that we don't have. This is just borrowed things. But this thing is called the Hi-Five 3D. Yes. And this is where I plug in both phantoms to. Will go in as left. Bottom one will go in as right. And the way these dip switches are set will let us see an anaglyph image. So we'll use our blue and red glasses to view 3D on a 2D screen. The camera has a bunch of BNC connectors on it that I almost never use. Aux 1 and 2. So what I'm going to do in the options is make sure aux 1 is set to F-Sync, which is frame sync. We'll then set this one to the master, this one to the slave. I put this one serial number, so this one knows which camera to listen to. Set auxiliary 1 to F-Sync on this one as well, and they'll both be firing. I was trying to hold that back for so long that I couldn't. I was like, what happened?
Oh my god, I needed to cough. Then I was like, oh my god, I got a cough, but you wouldn't shut up and stop. So I held it, and it made it 10 times worse.
I thought you just thought what I was saying made you want to throw up.
I'm bloody dying here. Oh god. Sorry, you're gonna have to do all that again.
No, that was great. That's perfect. See both cameras, the serial number of each one. So I'm going to go into the one that I want to be the slave. Hit the old advanced settings down here. Switch the sync from internal to an external sync. Enter the serial number of the other camera. 70. And what that'll do is basically lock me out of changing anything on this camera, except for the shutter speed, which can be independent. Now, any change I make to the camera there will be replicated in that camera, and because they're gen locked together, they'll fire and play back at the same time. It's a lot easier when we're filming in my back garden, isn't it?
Oh, because you just go, yeah, the hood's on there. That's it.
We got a little siphon going
You got a siphon from the truck.
from a tank in there, and you're hand pumping a tank. So as the water disappears, you get sort of non-Newtonian vomit
Yeah, that's the residue of our experiment.
or diarrhea.
Look, it's all picked up the ground from underneath it and everything. Look.
Oh god!
I tried to like scoop it off and I went like this and I was like, ow! It's like solid. Oh my... It's literally oobleck I've made
That's
there.
full non-Newtonian.
Look. How liquid is that, right?
For the regular VR 180 stuff, we're using this camera, which is a Zcam K1, I think is the name of it. Not a camera I'm super familiar with, but it actually has two lenses, one for each of your eyes. Very wide field of view. I think it can actually see like over 200 degrees, so behind itself slightly. So if you sort of get side on, you can actually still see the lens. But a side effect of that is that it's so damn wide that it can actually see its own legs. So we've had to bag the tripod, lean it forwards, and then extend the camera out on this sort of cobbled together macro slider and a plate that's really far forward on the head. And then the next step is making sure it's the right height. So we're setting ours to 5'4", which is like a comfortable height for viewing. And then it has to be perfectly level. Otherwise, when you're stood upright wearing a headset, if it's like slightly like this, it'll make you want to sort of do that, and then you'll want to throw up, which isn't great.
Unless you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't.
It's also weird because this is all it is, essentially. It's just a body with two lenses on it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have any bells and whistles. There's no screen, there's no battery, it has to be plugged in. And then I'm monitoring exposure and framing on my phone. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Definitely gives an interesting experience in the headset.
It's pretty unique, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flippin' heck! Oh! Oh, the audience. Oh, the camera.
Oh my god, look how bad that is.
Look at the sound buff as well. Little bits all over. Like it's easier to clean up one big bit. That's tiny.
Can you chuck that in a washing machine, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank goodness me. Look at that.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's warm. On everything.
Oh. Oh man.
You've got some in your hair.
It landed on my head. I wasn't joking, it landed on the top of my head. Oh, in the rig.
I have no idea what that's gonna do.
I think it'll be awful, but it's funny. 2 shoots down.
Hell yeah.
One to go in March.
I mean, I'm sunburned, covered in watermelon juice, covered in cornstarch.
Yeah.
Just sticky.
I feel like the second shoot went a lot smoother because we know everything, we know all the little quirks and getting a lot faster at setting stuff up. This one I feel like it's been a much more leisurely pace because we're staying in the same place a lot more.
Yeah.
And we're really like thinking every shot through, like making sure we get it, not just rushing around before the sun goes down or the sun comes out and stuff.
Yeah. I remember the last bath shot, the shadow from the cliff was just creeping.
Yeah.
And it was about to hit the bath. It was like,
And I was literally running around trying to like make sure everything was still recording, making sure the colour was in the right place.
yeah.
Too much stress. One more shoot to go.
Yeah, one more shoot.
Here's your controller.
Alright Dan, what are you about to do?
About to watch our episode for the first time on actual Oculus.
Edited by Daniel. Hello.
Here he is.
Which episode is this?
This is the. I'll give you some more light. This is the tub episode. Bathtub Inception episode.
It's really cool that it's literally like talking to you rather than just sort of pointing at the camera. It's like actually talking to you.
Yeah, it's like you're just stood in the quarry with us.
It's really cool.
Quite a personal experience. It's almost like just the three of us, except you are one of them. You're one of the people. You're in there twice.
Damn it. Yeah, you can see distinct layers everywhere. Oh, wicked.
Like that bit.
Getting annihilated by the
bit on the eye?
droplets. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like whoa. I love that. Bloody hell. Getting annihilated by it. Oh man, that looks great. That looks wicked. The colours look fantastic as well. And there's like a really cool like bottom part where the water goes in a really weird way. That's really cool.
What are your thoughts?
I thought it was like usually when you watch slow-mo, it's like you're taking loads in, you can see more detail than you can in real time, obviously, because it's slowed down. But this then adds like loads more to it because you're catching everything coming towards you and it makes you feel like you are there.
Yeah, I feel like I almost get overwhelmed when there's so many layers. It makes me want to watch it again and look at different things. It's like there's so many layers and so much travel in different directions.
Yeah. So you could easily just rewatch the slow-mo again and again, and then the real time makes you feel like you're sort of just there with us.
Yeah.
Bit weird me being there and here at the same time, but yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Alright, it's about 2 months after we started. We weren't filming for 2 months straight.
Oh God, no.
We did it in 3 separate shoots of a couple of days. But we're all done now. We just finished our last one. Lab coat's off. We finished with the spinning wire wall video with the addition of a ring of fire.
It's a great way to finish.
Great way to finish, I thought.
Yeah, that was excellent.
So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little behind the scenes peek of a project that is not on YouTube. Big thanks to Oculus for contacting us about making this series. Big fat thanks to B&H Photo, who provided so much of the obscure equipment we needed to even down to sort of like extending the K1, the Z-cam off the end of the tripod so it couldn't see its own legs, stuff like that. Little bits and pieces that we just didn't have, and they just very quickly sent over to us.
I'm fairly confident that I've never seen all of that stuff and I will never see it again.
Alright, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the Slow-Mo VR series. See you next time. Bed? Bed.
Did your dad ever tell you not to have this light on in the car, otherwise it was like the end of the world?
No, he told me it was illegal.
Yeah, like it was like, oh, turn that off.
Yeah, the police will pull you over for that.
It's not illegal, is it?
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal, right?
It's perfectly fine.
I always